Opinions and stories around the game we love, told by your favorite storytellers. Stay up to date with all things cricket. Subscribe to Cricbuzz's YouTube channel and press that bell icon now.
England is a bowler's paradise, isn't it? In the 4 test matches that India and England played, 139 wickets fell. Only twice did it happen that a team was not bowled out, which means picking the top 5 spells from those 4 test matches isn't an easy task. But we at Cricbuzz don't do easy tasks, we do the hard ones. My name is Tanay Tiwari, and today we're having a look at the top 5 spells from that incomplete series, the 4 test matches. Let's have a look. Now, to pick the first one wasn't difficult, really. The first spell has to be of Mohammed Siraj's from the Lords because it's so fresh in everyone's memories. It's become that iconic bowling performance from Team India, led by Mohammed Siraj. He picked 4 wickets in that first innings, and then in the second one, things were heating up. India had to defend 271 runs in 2 sessions, 60 overs. There were words exchanged between the two teams. Bumrah and Shami had put up a partnership with the bat, 89 runs. So India had the momentum, but they still had to get the job done. And Mohammed Siraj put his hand up yet again. First, he removed Moeen Ali and Sam Curran off successive deliveries. Then he got the wicket of Jos Buttler, who was batting out for a draw and doing his job really well. And then that final wicket, that iconic image that's etched in everyone's memories. He came from round the wicket, knocked James Anderson over. England were bundled out for 120. India registered their 3rd win at the Lords, and perhaps one of the most iconic ones as well. Now remember, India had all the momentum going into that 3rd test match, but then were skittled out for 78 in the first innings. England had a 354-run first innings lead. But one thing that's become the trademark of this team, India, is that they come back and they come back strong. They had to be stopped, and Ollie Robinson was the man for that job. He dismissed Rohit Sharma, then he got Virat Kohli with the second new ball. He also got Cheteshwar Pujara, who was defiant in his 91, seemed like taking the game away from England. Then he got Rishabh Pant as well, completed his 2nd fifer of his career. His first one also came in this series. Never allowed Team India to make a comeback, winning England the test match by an innings, which meant that the series was levelled at 1-1 and England had unearthed yet another seam bowling star in Ollie Robinson. Talk of top spells in any series involving Team India nowadays, you can't keep this name out. Jasprit Bumrah, first test match, he'd made his first impression already. In the first innings, he picked a 4 restricted England to a small total, but in the second innings, he had his task cut out. India had a 90+ runs lead, but they needed wickets and they needed them quick because Joe Root was in form and Bumrah was the man to do it for Team India. He got Crawley, Sibley, then post his century, he also got Joe Root's wicket. Then successive wickets of successive deliveries of Sam Curran and Stuart Broad, and he put the final nail in that coffin. India had a chaseable target inside, but rain played spoilsport in that first test match, meaning that the test match ended in a draw, but Bumrah had made his first impressions with 9 wickets in this test match. Now this one's a tricky one. James Anderson's 4 in that first test match. This was also the innings where Ollie Robinson picked his maiden fifer. But this one was special. With Jimmy Anderson, everything is special. He picked 4 wickets, bowling to just 183. England had managed just that score in that first innings. He got Pujara and Kohli off successive deliveries. Kohli, the dismissal, reminded everyone of that torrid 2014 tour for Virat Kohli. Then he came back, got the wicket of KL Rahul. Then he got Shardul Thakur as well. All 4 batters very capable of scoring and swelling India's lead further and further. This 4 was special also because with KL Rahul's wicket, he went past Anil Kumble's tally of 619 wickets, becoming the 3rd highest wicket taker in Test history. They don't call him GOAT for no reason. Now, it's never a news when Jimmy Anderson picks a fifer, especially in England, especially at Lords, but it's always a celebration of some great seam and swing bowling. This was no different. Just that this came in a losing cause, but this was very pivotal for England in the first innings. First, he broke that opening stand, dismissed Rohit Sharma, who was batting at 83. He could have gone on to score his first overseas test century right there. But Jimmy Anderson stopped him. Then he got Cheteshwar Pujara, Ajinkya Rahane, denting India's top order dearly. Then towards the end got the Indian tail out cheaply, disallowing them to score further, picking up his 7th test fifer at the Lords and 5th in tests versus India. But the Indian bowlers had different plans of overshadowing this fifer from Jimmy Anderson. 8 wickets from Mohammed Siraj, and India registered a famous victory at the Lords. So then that's our list of the top 5 spells from this incomplete test series. 4 test matches only, 1 test match remains. Would your list look different of the top spells? If it would, don't forget to share it with us. We're across all social media platforms. Or would your top spell come from the final test match? Let us know.